Because here what is, sadly, the final Frenzy Football Friday. It is week 8. The PMP is coming to a close. The journeys we've been on, the evos we've done, the places we've been trying to create the perfect team all comes to an end this week. And today we have a phenomenal game to launch us, two absolute legends of the Discord. One representing the mighty Bayern Munchen, and the other is representing the barcodes up the road. So we have Jordan, most improved player this year in the P&P League, going up against Ben, who is one of the hardest working people in foot. Tom, are you excited about this one? How do you think it's going to go?
It's game week 8. We're finally here at the end of the season, but we're starting off this evening with a friendly. I say the word friendly. It's not really going to be much of one. These two have got history, especially in game week 7, where Ben narrowly won 1-0 in the fixture. So here's the return leg. We've got Ben kicking off now in our Discord with Bayern Munich, with that new curl SBC as well that's just come out this evening. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
about
he
you, Dom.
wasted.
It's going to be a big
Oh,
game.
go. It's always a big game when Ben's involved. I'm a big fan of Ben. Like the way he plays football. I think he's. This is going to sound crazy. I think he's a bit overcoached as a player. I think he has a lot of people putting good ideas in his head, but he needs to find his own game with that as well that he's like comfortable with. But we see the build-up play here. Obviously, Ben looking to get down the wings. He's got a lot of space at the moment. Cross to the back post would work very well. I don't know about you, Tom. I've been using crosses a hell of a lot more lately.
I completely agree. I'm using different play styles, which I've never really used before. I think something I've been trying is precision header this week, and I didn't really know how good it was. But you get the right kind of cross in, but as soon as
Oh, he is so deadly with that card. Osula, can you believe it? Osula, I believe, is
I
Osula
mean,
Liverpool or is he Sunderland as well?
oh no, Asula was signed, I believe, from the German league.
Ah,
So he was actually their third choice striker going into the season. But with how bad Voltemada and Visser have been, Newcastle have turned to the youngster Asula, who did score that wonder goal against Man United a couple of
yeah.
weeks ago. He's just celebrating with that goal there with Asula. And that point back is just saying to Ben, in the first 5 minutes, let's run it back.
Oh,
Asula
you
back on the
do
run again.
not want Jordan in these positions. You do not want him wide. He will cross. He will punish you. He is looking to get Hullet in the box and dominate. Be interesting to see what the Leonard card is like. Obviously, we're seeing Musiala greatly back in real football as well. Mane, what a card! Always a great card. He's created the space, but he can't get the shot off.
He's done well to open up a bit there. I would just say to Benders, take your time a bit more in the box. Let your opponent almost move for you. Sometimes when you're just running at full pace at these defenders, you are just running into them like we've just done now. But one thing that Jordan has got is he's going to win absolutely every 50-50. You're looking at Sissoko, you're looking at Hullet in the midfield, you've got Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, so many absolute warriors on the pitch. So Ben's going to have to just play around him, use those ping passes, turn in the box, and
Uh,
put their shots.
can I just say there, Tom? Underrated footwork there from Jordan. On the player it's going to now, Saint Maxim. He did beautiful footwork. It didn't really seem that good, but it created so much space.
It's the
Now we
simple
see
things that can work so well for you, though. You don't have to have all these skill moves.
now that Carl is his lack of physicality at this stage going to be an issue?
I know you and I, Doc, every week seem to bring up the bruiser playstyle. So if anybody gets a hold of that new SBC, they will be chopping him down. I do think it's a massive risk. I'm not sure if we saw Elise in the starting lineup there, but for me, he's a must starter. We've seen him so many cards this year. Fresh team of the season tonight. We've seen what you can do in the Champions League against
Oh,
PSG.
what a ball! But look at the box; it's
Totally through.
empty. It's empty. Only just now. Only just now.
Got to ping it to feet and turn. It's got to ping it.
Yeah, but there's nobody to ping it to. There's no boldness. There's no ambition there. Feels like a false nine with a cam.
It's
Isn't that
that
just a lot
Diaz,
of,
though.
isn't that just
If he
busy?
does get some space, Oh, just fantastic step up there by Malik Tiao. Really good play. And it's just so direct from Jordan as well. You just know that every time he gets that ball, he's going to be a threat. You know, he's got Harvey
Oh, this is
Barnes
going to
and
be a
St.
goal.
Maximin on the wings. Harvey Barnes now, finesse shot, goal!
I've watched enough of Jordan play to know that when he is in that position, it's most likely a goal. And I've got to say, from the first P&P game to today, I think Jordan is unequivocally the most improved player in the competition and in the Discord. And I just want to say that, you know, Jordan has taken a lot of stick and a lot of jokes because of things he's done in previous games. He isn't anymore. When you play Jordan, you are the punchline. Literally, his players will beat you to death.
Oh, Dubravka with the save as well. But no, completely agree with you, Doc. Jordan didn't have the best season in season one of the P&P League with PSG. But again, we move back to that Passion Plus. He's unlocked that play style since joining his beloved Newcastle. But we can see Ben putting on a bit of pressure. No real punch or bite to his end product there, just losing possession quite easily on the edge of the box. And you can see Jordan straight away, just pinging that ball straight up. He's running at him. He's being direct. He should be
And
doing
also,
a free ball there.
look at the space. Wrong player, but look at the space his striker had there. It was ridiculous. Now, interestingly enough, once Jordan if Ben gets a goal here, great. If not, I want you to look at the way that the defensive line moves for Jordan. It's deep and it moves very slow, which means that there's no opportunity. Oh, goal.
Do you know what? It's carbon copy. It's three exact same goals. And yet again, as soon
Yeah.
as saying, look, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? There's three goals exactly the same. Is Ben going to make any changes here? He's got to. Three goals already.
I mean, oh man, I wouldn't want to be taking Ito, Lisa Razu, Cancelo, Mane, Musiala, Alonso, and Carl and Diaz all together in those positions. If you're gonna play somebody up front in a single role, then make him Mario Gomez. I've been
You've got to
using
have that
Mario
full
Gomez. Do you know the trophy? Do
ball.
you know is it the trophy type? Whichever one, the last one with the black cards.
Yeah.
I have been using the Gomez card, and it is in terms of big men striker, god tier. I would have him as the striker in this formation. I think that's one of the issues Ben has is that he has a lot of selection, which leads to formation changes. But he's in a great position here. He's got to find a way to get it into the feet of his striker.
Really good time
He could
here.
do Dubravka. Now, can I ask you a question? Do you think that goalkeeper Evo did too much?
I think
You know the
there's
one.
always, yeah, there's always something that can do. It's gone back from like FIFA 12. I remember saying to Fitzy as well. Like sometimes there's just that imbalance with some goalkeepers, and especially now we can see that with play styles as well. I think that on your goalkeeper, you've got to have footwork plus, you've got to have the rush out as well because that's so overpowered. But yeah, sometimes there is just that lack of balance in some of their stats, which actually
Has
make them
got
feel
to
a little bit worse.
use Carl's ability here. Make him make tackles in the box, commit him, and then lay it off. Don't try and score with him.
Yeah, he's
Good
doing too much.
idea. Good idea. But see how solid that defense is. And then straight away, Jordan is off. Tom, I've got to say, hella performance from Jordan. And really, you'd have to say, yes, Dubravka, two great saves. But they were saves you would expect him to make. Maybe a 70-30 save on that one across the goal. But 3-0, three goals exactly the same. And you got to say, the Magpies are flying.
They absolutely are flying, much better than what they're doing in real life, I must say. But Jordan, again, as we said earlier, much improved player. You can see there, though, three goals from 0.3 XG. But obviously, that's not a stat which rings fairly true. I would back Jordan in those scenarios to have got those goals. You know, a finesse shot from that angle, you would
Look,
back yourself.
Tom, look at that. Look at that midfield when you could have Renato Sanchez, Goretzka,
Yeah.
Gravenberch.
Alonso
Or you
wouldn't be
could
in it for me.
or you could move Gravenberch forward a little bit because he is very good at finding
Yeah.
space. And you could bring in a Kimmich.
Yeah.
Those Evos are available right now,
100%. You
to
can see
him.
Harry Kane's just come on, though. Maybe this is something that Ben is taking into account. You've seen Asula, bit of a vocal point up there. Harry Kane, best finisher in the game, I would add. But fantastic, easy challenge there by Ben, just pumping it into Diaz back to Harry Kane as well.
Well,
But
if the game is about scoring goals, then Harry Kane has to be the best player in the world right now.
oh, absolutely. But this is the thing for Ben, who hasn't created too many opportunities. If you are going to have one, you might as well have the best striker in the game to be able to put those goals away. We've seen his new
Yeah.
card tonight, 4 playstyle pluses. I mean, if Ben can somehow get that kind of card, it would have been game over.
Perhaps, but let's not discount Jordan's ability to deal with size. When you bring a big man to Jordan, you're just basically bringing his game to him.
Well, with Byrne and Dom and Malik Chow at the back, that is what his whole game is about. We've seen so many weeks in this PMP league of Jordan scoring from corners specifically, just like Newcastle do in real life. But Gravenberch is through, and it's another save by Dubravka. Great
See,
wide.
I feel if it was 0-0, if he was a goal up, I think he takes more time on that. I think he does a low driven.
That's exactly what I was about to say. In that scenario, you take an extra touch and just low drive it. But surely a goal now, no, Dubravka again. But Doc, I mean, 4-1, 4-1. Alonso is a playmaking right centre mid. I mean, for me, that's just an absolute no-go. Alonso, I know Ben is a Liverpool fan in real life as well, amongst many other clubs. Ben 10, we call him. But I'd be using a different formation here. 4-2-3-1 central, if you're going to use Alonso
he's
and
gone.
Gravenberch.
He's gone. He's gone.
Musiala. But here is the Sula. Lengthy running again. Is he going to hit it across goal? He's bought himself a bit of time. Great block there.
Really good play there from Ben. But you can already see the advantage of Kane there with his way. He just spreaded the ball there. And it's got to be. Got to be.
If this is anyone else, though, they'd have been running away by now. Oh, see, this is why you can't be having Alonso. You can't be having him in those scenarios. One, for the pace, but secondly, we've just seen the finishing there. I mean, if you're really hypercritical there, you'd say that you'd square it to Kane because the goalie.
I think I would have gone across goal because he read it across. Yeah. He read the pullback, so I was like, in my position, I'd be like,
oh.
I would say probably for Diaz.
Yeah, that's how it's done. That's how I would
see, last year, I got really fortunate with the German Bundesliga, and I ended up, I think I did the Musiala SBC, I did a Bundesliga thing, and I had Musiala and Kane as a partnership. And honestly, the way that Musiala can just dance through a defense and then hit, if he can lay it off to Kane, goal every time.
It's a goal, absolutely. And that's what we just got to say. You've got to have that deadly finisher in your team because even if you get 1 or 2 chances, likelihood is you are going to do that. And if you can put those early chances away like Jordan's done, it certainly helps you in the second half, right now. Dan Burn with a really nice step up
Dan Burn, he's got almost like we'll talk about it in a minute. Jordan on a great break here. Now it's got to be got to be into feet to Kane.
See, what he's got to do there is ping it into the feet, but pass it back, but also trigger that run as he's passed it back. You could either lob through ball it, thread through ball it there as well. These are the small things that Ben will look to do possibly in season 3 of the PMP.
Yeah, Jordan playing with a lot of freedom now. He knows he's got 25 minutes to go.
The press is off.
And maybe it should be 3-1 in my opinion. That save by Dubravka was insane from 7 yards.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, but Kane's see. This is why you need Harry Kane.
Great run.
But did you the movement there? He wasn't getting that from Luis Diaz.
No, absolutely not. But
you're
going to give it to Dubravka though. He has stood his ground this game. I'd say he's possibly one of the men of the match as well. Another great save out there as well. He must be on at least 6 or 7 saves now.
Yeah, well, I mean, saves in the box as well.
Yeah, where it matters most. Yeah, absolutely. And he saved it at the right times as well. If Ben were to get a goal just after half time with that first initial finesse, you could be looking at a different game, but easily catch there. He's going to be pinging that straight to his striker. Anthony Gordon as well now. He's kind of swapped it around to have a bit more pace on that counter-attack. So fair play to Jordan, playing this game well, soaking up the pressure and having those pace outlets and St. Maximin Barnes.
Now, this is one of the things I've noticed about Jordan. He, I think, gets a bit mentally tired towards the end of games. Because at the start of games, he's got a lot more fluidity to how he plays. And sort of to the end of games, he sort of seems to be putting in passes that just sort of lead to him getting in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, it reminds me very much of the old Liverpool
Oh,
under
but
Brendan
wait,
Rodgers
he's
days,
gonna
where he
shut me up.
loads of
He's
us.
gonna shut me up. He's only gone and done it. Alan St.
Thank you,
Maxim,
man.
Mr. Gucci himself. Oh my God! My apologies, my deepest apologies to you, Jordan. I talked so much shit for a short space of time there, and then you went and scored a beauty. It just goes to show.
Well, Jordan's going to 1-5 now.
I reckon Ben is playing as he's got his heart in the game. I think he's probably regretting his formation. Um, I think that he's come out to try Harry, Harry
There's a
Kane.
goal.
If he'd have been on from the start, um, could you imagine
Different
as well
game.
if he'd put the season low driven on him as well?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that Kane must be from very early on in the game. I think it was his first or second player of the month, that card is. Definitely someone who next FC I would
I've
love to
had a
try out.
91 rated team of the week Kane for since nearly the start of the game. And I was like, FIFA gods, if I sacrifice this, will you give me a better one? And the pack had 384s and the rest were 83s.
Jesus Christ. It's just how the game goes, isn't it? But here we go again. Is he going to through ball it? Anthony Gordon here with the rapid play start, but Cancelo with that massive physicality boost has now passed it back. Gordon's really putting all that pressure now. Is he going to finish off with a 5? Wow, that's skills. 5-1.
Well, that was good. That was very, very,
That was a
very
man
good.
who's composed, a man who knows that he's wrapped up this W.
I tell you something. I'm going to be straight up here. If Jordan gets England, people are going to be in trouble.
Oh, with Dan Burn, with Harvey Barnes, with Gordon, you know,
Not even with that. Just because he's if you put him in a place where his passion lies, he becomes a different beast.
Yeah, 100%. And hopefully we can see him do this same team, same journey on the next FC run as well. I know we are obviously we're nowhere near done yet, and nor is Gordon.
Oh my God. Unrelenting.
This one.
Oh my God. I think we're gonna have to change his nickname to the Punisher.
I believe so.
Relentless. Like, what did you do to him, Ben?
Come on, Ben.
What did you do?
Get one last one.
How did you hurt him? How did you hurt him? Oh, we can't be having this.
Oh, that is
Poor sportsmanship.
That's definitely something. You know, he's definitely gloating there. You know, he's obviously conceded from an open goal there, but to run your goalie out 40 yards, no matter what time it is on the clock, I mean, it's just taking the piss, isn't it?
It is, I'm gonna allow it purely because I don't think he's ever really been in this kind of position before.
Yeah, 100%.
So he's relishing it, and he's looking to twist the screw. Ben, commendable. I thought you tried your best. I felt like your team was maybe not set up well for playing against somebody like Jordan. But again, outstanding from the lads. Great football to commentate on as well. Yeah, it was a hell of a fun game, and I've really got a lot of respect for the lads and how they've gone out and played as well. Jordan showing that he's more than just a big man player, especially Anthony Gordon at the end there. He was special.
He really was.
Showing that you can just bring that off the bench. That's depth.
He's good enough to start, that's for sure.
Carl, don't know.
Don't think he was used to his best of abilities in that game. But then again, Doc, I was thinking, when you're playing against someone who's got a team full of brutes, you're not going to match them, in these battles. You've got to play around them. You've got to beat them with the pace. I don't think Ben actually, his formation didn't allow him to do that. It didn't allow him to go in behind those big brutes that Jordan has. But you've got to be able to play quickly, ping it into feet, play it back, those really quick 1-2s. He was the ball rolls we saw Ben in the first half.
He didn't
quite get it off.
For me, it's a possession formation where you work your way up the pitch. And Jordan was more than happy to give him all of that space and just say, okay, come run at me.
Yeah.
Come run at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
He backed his ability on
Yeah,
the counter,
exactly.
isn't
And
he?
he was like, "Come run at me." And I back my defense to slow you down enough for my CDMs to come in and deal with you. And when you've got Joe Linton on a bruiser,
And Hullet,
forget that.
Hullet as well.
But the 90 is 96 physicality. Like,
Yeah. He's not going to lose the
no,
ball,
but
is he?
when you've got people like Goretzka, who you can bring into your team, when you've got people like Stanisic, when you've got historically, some phenomenal players that played for the club, Frank
Yeah,
Ribery, you know, to name one.
mate. He's a card who needs more promotional.
Sadly, no great Gerd Muller cards this year. He's underused Kane this year. I just want him to go away and take everything on board and then come back with his own game instead of constantly looking to people and saying,
Yeah,
"How can I get better?" Because fundamentally, he is better. What he needs to do now is find a way to play. And for me, I think obviously any form. I think a 4-4-1-1 might suit him. 4-4-2 might suit him as well. 4-4-2 is going pretty well right now with a big man striker at the back. I've been using some five backs at the moment, where I've been hitting crosses from fullback to fullback, dropping it off for goals with two monsters from Iga Thiago and Soloth. So
oh, well, yeah, you are going to win the
yes,
battles, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah. A 4-4-2 would benefit Ben very well, though. You think about Kane being that target man. You think about you could play Musiala striker if you really wanted to. You can use Mane, Luis Diaz, all of these kinds of cards. Mario Gomez, as we said earlier.
Well, I mean, you could
You've got to be playing it in those tries.
you could have Mane one side. You could have I don't know who would you pick? Musiala maybe. Um,
I'd have Elise on the right, that's for sure. I use him on the right for myself, and he's
yeah,
just a magician.
he's so
He's
the
incredible.
the left and I don't know what they call it on the PlayStation, but the left and right bumper dribbling with Musiala side to
Yeah,
side is
yeah,
just
yeah.
crazy, crazy. And I need
I
to
do
check the
think, I
Discord
do
real
think.
quick.
Well, have got a game. Dobby is live on his Twitch. He's put it in the self-promotional part of our Discord. Believe he's playing Sheep. Now, Sheep is someone who's obviously doing incredibly well in our Discord. However, he is suffering some internet issues. So if he's not able to play, we're going to be looking for someone to quickly jump in and possibly play a game too. Would that be Jordan? Could that be Ben if they wanted a bit of redemption or just to carry on, staking their claim? Let's come and see. So Dobby is currently organising his game as things
I
stand.
appreciate that. I
It
appreciate
will.
that. Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting things going on concerning where we're going in the future as well. So incredibly grateful to Dobby for his part in this. Why can I never find self promotion?
Just under.
I don't.
Is it
I'm
general?
just a
Just under
moron.
general.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So
But taking just a minute before this game starts, though, Doc. Looking back over these last 8 weeks now, game week 8. I mean, it feels like yesterday we were just talking and promoting the league itself. I mean, you say about journeys. We've seen people really rise above what our expectations are. We've seen some people kind of drift
yeah,
off a little bit. Maybe other people have
yeah,
caught up
yeah. I feel like
almost.
my level's been pretty consistently like middle to lower middle.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
I'm happy with. Um, I uh, I think that and I wish there was more to come in terms of sporting, but there's not going to be. So I've got this connection to my team now, where my only frustration is when I take it into rivals and I lose, and I look at my other team and I'm like, I need to get this finished quick.
yeah. No, I do. I do. Especially when you see a really good Evo. Knowing that we're in the final week of season 2, you start to think, could this be worth it on someone else?
Well, you see, I'm hoping to get my nation and then maybe nick some of these evos.
Right, right. So you've mentioned Nation. Bit of a teaser for those who haven't, maybe first time viewers or people even in the Discord who have been living under a rock. Season 3, we're going to be promoting it next week, Doc. I'm sure you'll be happy to run a live session as
Oh
well.
yes.
we're going to be rolling. We're going to be giving everybody their teams. We're going to be doing season 3 World Cup edition. So that will be a case of people have the choice to put their name on the wheel.
Yeah, the wheels will
It
decide
is
your
held in the
fate.
USA. It will decide our fate. And Doc, I think that's going to be brilliant to just have everyone together, show what kind of nations are available
Who
as well
who
to build up.
who do you want? Who's your pick? If you could, like, your dream.
So I'll give you 2 teams which I really want. One for the fun and one for if you want to win it. So if I want to win it, I'm going to pick England because just the cards that they've got are just ridiculous. You know, you're even looking at championship cards. Is it Aidan
Yes.
Hackney, 96 rated card? You know, and the thing is, you know how to use these players. A second team, I've kind of been looking at a couple of weird ones. I had Switzerland a couple of years ago when we did a Euros league, just within our Discord for the was it the last Euros 2024? I think it was. We did a few Euros back then, just as a mock up. But looking at the moment, I don't know if you've noticed, Doc. Maybe it's because it's Bundesliga week. The amount of German SBCs at the moment, Muller,
Yes.
Royce,
Yeah.
Earl, you know, these guys
World Cup
are
winners.
killers. World Cup winners. We've got Oliver Kahn from the last season progress that we just had. You've mentioned Mario Gomez. As I said, Muller, Royce, Curl, Gomez. You know, all of these absolute killers on the pitch. But I'm going to flip that to you, Doc. Give me 3 teams.
The one I want the most is Italy. That's the one I want. I'm an Italy fan. Don't support England at national competitions. I only support Italy, which means that I get to support them once every 4 years in the Euros.
Sometimes.
But I would love an Italian side because I would play it Catenaccio way. I would go with the 5 at the back, with maybe even no wingers, no, you know, just that pure like 1967, 64 to 67 into, you know, like the classic 1982 team with Zoff and all that kind of stuff. I'm just.
You've got to want Totti in
I've
there.
got Totti. But I would have Totti,
go.
Del Piero definitely in my team. I'd find a way to make that work. And you know, I would just, for me, they have all of the best players for that kind of football. You know, DeMarco, Di Lorenzo as the fullbacks, Donnarumma.
I think for era as well, Doc, of where you grew up watching football. I mean, that must mean to you a lot more.
I grew up watching Italian football, so like, to me, it was like watching the best players in the world. And then like other teams. I mean, one that I've got a lot of passion for is Côte d'Ivoire, because they were Yaya Toure. I never got to really watch George Weah outside of highlights. But I did get to see Yaya Toure play for Olympiacos and for Barcelona. And he was the first technically gifted African footballer of European standard in terms of passing, creativity, ability on the balls, time and space that I'd seen. And then obviously their run, you know, they were the favourites of the World Cup in 2010, and that went the way it did. And then obviously the African Championships, AFC, that they've won, and, you know, the opportunity to have the likes of Drogba, Gervinho,
Diamonde, the Leipzig winger,
Diamonde, the defender, again, Toure would be phenomenal to use. And then you go and look into the Fofanas. There's multiple Fofanas that are really good. Goalkeeper would be an issue. But
it would. But we're due though in a goalkeeper.
Say who?
To be fair, we are due to have another goalkeeper.
Yeah. So a goalkeeper might be an issue for that one. And then, kind of like as a silly team, Norway.
Norway, mate. I looked earlier. They've got a CDM who plays for Bodo Glimt because obviously they had a really good one. Berg, 95 rated Berg. I looked at him and went, Jesus Christ! I'm not sure tonight. Have we got Ryerson as well from Dortmund? Team of the season right back. Haaland, obviously. Sorloth, you know, Odegaard. So many beautiful.
But it's a smaller league.
Shout out to another team though, Doc. Colombia. I've looked at them earlier. They've got some Cordoba. You got Diaz, Jefferson Lerma, who I've been in my PMP just evolving him. Lucini, if you know him, you know him. He's a squad builder
Wait, is he
legend.
the one that was at
Carval as well.
Milan?
Yeah, that's it. The
Yeah,
centre half. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So many really cool cards as
right.
well. This is
It
the
is.
time to
It
do
is.
it.
Right. I feel like we've held the lads up long enough. Oh, they've got in. They're in a
We
game.
have
They're playing.
what?
Right. I'm
Let's
just gonna
come.
tell
Let's
them to
come.
restart the game.
Oh, boys. You know, Doc, we get carried away with these conversations over football. It's just
Like
beautiful.
I've had caps lock on the whole night. Shit.
Oh, mate. But, you know, this is the beautiful thing, you know, just knowing that there's so many people within our community that we've built who are just happy to just rock up on short notice, play their games, play some friendlies, have that bragging
Have it
rights. And you just know all weekend now that they're just going to be up
and
to each
having
other.
it completely fucked up by me as I rah my way through that conversation.
Oh, bless.
Okay, we have the great
Look at it.
sheep to
Oh.
goated. And on the other side, we have the freest of all house elves, Dobby himself. Dobby, I want to say, please accept my apology for the way that I was in comms the other day concerning clubs. I'm very competitive and I just wanted to be focused. So I'm sorry if I was a bit rude. Sheep, I don't really care what you think. Moving on, we have a phenomenal lineup here of two teams that are looking to smash each other. Sheep, I believe, maybe using is he using his Zimbabwe team or is he bringing out?
He should definitely be. He's practicing for his final game against Ryan Armstrong. And I'm not going to leak exactly what Sheep had told me earlier, but he's just finished his diss track ready for when he plays Wong.
I have. I'm still yet to drop my feature on that.
But you know, nonetheless, we're seeing a Liverpool kit versus Manchester City. You know, Dobby and Sheep is going to be one hell of a matchup. These boys know exactly where the net is. They don't back off. I'd say that these two boys don't defend as much. It's just I'm going to come out there and outscore you. So, Doc, on my accumulator for this game, I'm going to go with 7 goals plus.
I hopefully. Now, both these guys, I really appreciate them deeply. Dobby has felt like he's always been a part of the Discord, and he also is someone that you can depend on, which is very rare
Oh, no.
today. Sheep is one of the most committed members of the Discord, whether that's pro clubs, whether that's talking to people. And I just want to say, probably one of the finest young men I've had the opportunity to get to know. And a credit to his generation. We see Zimbabwe here looking to build from the back. Sheep, very technically gifted, looking to exploit the space on the wings. Great use of Bruiser there to come in and take the ball. Obviously, these Liverpool players probably a bit more familiar to you than to me. Ekatike, I wonder if that. Oh, it is his team of the season card. Oh, Tommy, dirty Dobby. Can you believe? I can't believe he's using it. Oh, what an animal!
Oh, honestly, that is Yaria card. You know, he didn't quite make it for Liverpool, had a few appearances for the senior squad, but he now finds himself playing for Real Oviedo in the second division of Spain. A couple of failed moves, did play QPR a couple of times as well in the championship. But yeah, really good card. Used to play for Rangers as well under Steven Gerrard. And we can see Dobby building a Liverpool team that is kind of unorthodox. Ajaria being one, Lovren in this game as well, Henderson back in this game. Chiesa, he's now one to watch as
Yeah,
well. But you'd think that with the amount of times that we've seen Sheep play with this Zimbabwean team, we'd at least get to know 5 or 6 names. But I'm just going to butcher them each time. So I'm rather to say, yeah, that guy at the back.
yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, the likes of Maswinise are well known to us. Unfortunately, so we have Antonio on the ball here, Risa taking it off him. Ekatike, team of the season card there, looking very good. Obviously a Liverpool player himself, I believe. Uh,
Could be playing for both teams this
Yeah,
evening.
player lock used very well there by Sheep. I don't know if people are using player lock or just using it as a distraction.
Yeah, it's almost like a false run for some people. It's like, oh, right, this person knows how to play a log. Yeah, they must know what they're doing. But yeah, some people do use it as a bit of a
Yeah.
dummy. Ekatike now, hopefully playing it through to Rio and Gamoa, back to Ekatike. This is what we mean by the quick passing on the edge of the box, and a great save.
Ooh. Come on.
The pace of Dobby's attacks is what makes him such an effective player in front of goal. Lovely skill there by Rio and Gamoa, finesse shot, goal! 2-0.
Wow. Wow. I do feel a little bit like this is a bit of an imbalance in terms of teams. But you know, that's where we look to Sheep and say, what a player you are, sir, and what a competitor you are to go in with a team like this against someone using a Liverpool team. That
Well, it looks like his connection's not too great based off of losing the ball
yeah.
there as well, though. It's always a shame, you know, EA being EA. Just let us enjoy the game, boys. Ekatike now, finesse shot, two-handed save there by Bentley. Just compose yourself now. Sheep isn't just fighting against Dobby, he is fighting against that connection as well. But, you know, he's such a warrior, he's not going to let that
No, he's
affect him. He's
not.
going to
He's
play
not. And
regardless.
for a technical guy, he really is going to suffer. But he's doing the best that he can. Dobby being relentless here. Another goal.
3.
Really unfortunate here for Sheep. I know that in the previous game they were 2-1. So unfortunately, we've taken something away there. But Sheep is relentless. Sheep has the ability to get into spaces. I feel like Dobby's team that started off as a sort of experimental Liverpool team has kind of turned into a Liverpool team. Um,
Yeah, 100%. It's got a new identity, I would say. It's not quite the orthodox
no,
Liverpool
it's
way of
not.
playing. But she finds a way,
It's
and
full.
it's full.
I've got to say, I think some of this is probably down to the connection on Sheep's side. But Dobby relentless, you know, nonetheless. And that's how you got to be in this game. You got to take your opportunities because Sheep is more than capable of scoring a number of goals. Um, but his ability to get through that midfield with those intercept cards is just so difficult for him. Intercept, probably one of the most OP play styles. People talk about Bruiser because it happens at the end of the pitch, but oh, here we go. There's another one.
Oh,
Great save there from David Bentley. Oh,
but I agree though, Doc. Intercept Plus for me has got to be my favourite play style. Probably as well with Quick Step Plus. I think if you can have both of those on a CDM, you are winning an awful lot of balls in the midfield there. Also, love a Quick Step Plus on your wingers or strikers because you know if you can have a quick ping pass into feet, you just know that they're going to be
yeah,
gone.
and we're seeing just a lot of pressure here, and we see this pass out here. We can see the influence that he's had on Ben. This is what we would normally associate with Ben. This kind of corner where he's going to push it out to that guy coming in now. Then he's going to lay it off for the finesse shot.
Go on.
Awful
Oh,
play.
well, this is the thing now. It's going to be an uphill battle for Sheep, especially with the connection and being 4-0 down. But Dobby is ruthless. He's not going to let, you know, he has no prisoners here. He may be having a slight advantage based on Sheep's connection, but he's just going to carry on playing his game. And this Oxford Chamberlain card, which he's built as well, what a card. If we can see
Oh
that at the end.
wow!
Is this
It
onside?
is. It's
It
long
is.
onside. Yeah, Oxlade Chamberlain. You know, one of those players that you feel injuries took him away from being who he could have been. But
Oh,
definitely a
100%.
really good player in his day, and I think the way that football's gone would have just increased upon becoming a good player. Especially if you look at somebody like Gibbs at Forest. Come on now, Sheep, let's have it. I would love to see one.
Oh, there's the
Oh, under that connection
no.
to score that goal. What?
No.
How do you do that? How
What
do
a
you do
finish.
that? He's so good. He will make you.
And this is why Dobby should always, as he is, stay so focused because Sheep can turn a game on its head. You know, although it's just one goal before half time, that does give him a little bit of hope moving into the second half. Can he get another and just pull this game back a little bit?
Sorry, I'm
Did he get a foot on that? Did he get a foot?
like I was coming. I'm sorry. We're watching the Scouts rats here build up, using all the cheats in the game that they can. against this valiant Zimbabwe team. As we go into halftime 4-1, look, I think that Dobby would be winning anyway. I think why
Yeah,
would
based on
I
his
am
performance.
so anti-Liverpool when I saw those flags, I got triggered.
It feels so weird seeing Gravenberch playing as a centre half here. I do wonder if Dobby's going to make any changes this half. I'd love to see that Harry Wilson card. I believe he's got a new team of the season honourable mentions in objectives as well.
Yeah, definitely. Harry Wilson's always he always seems to get a team of the season, but nobody wants him.
He's a quality player.
I think he might have a bit of a attitude issue, maybe, or historically may have be a bit of a problem, because
He just didn't
there's
have
got to be
the
a reason
he didn't
that
have
he stays at
the
Fulham for all that time.
I think he's due. This is his last chance at a big move, though. I think that he's linked with Villa. I wouldn't go to Spurs if I were him as well. He has been linked with them, but I mean, Fulham's a very solid team. One of the only teams not to win, a domestic cup, I think, in at least like 60 or 70 years. But yeah, a really nice club for him to build on in living in London as well. But I don't know if it's me, Harry Wilson, as someone who watches Wales play as well. You do want him playing for someone in a massive team where he can show himself off in European cups. Whether that is Champions League, Conference League, or
Undone
Europa.
there by the lag, I think, a little bit.
Unlucky, very unlucky. But we can see a lot of really good movement from.
I tell you, if Sheep goes on the wheel and he gets any nation, forget about it.
Well, do you know? I was thinking this. Could you imagine him with someone like France?
No. I try and keep my nightmares to bedtime.
Yeah, no.
Can you imagine with Mbappe?
Oh my god! Well, Mbappe, Cherki, Ousmane Dembele.
I packed him today.
Which one?
Checkry.
Ousmane Dembele. Oh, what?
And Jorian Timber.
Oh, fair play. That is good going. I haven't opened packs in so long. I've just been holding them for Ultimate Team of the Season.
Oh yeah, you must have the staying power of a man with no nerves. Here we go. Sheep looking in the box. He's got the footwork. So undone.
I suppose that is a good part of having Gravenberch at the back. He's a lot more agile, better balance, better agility. Here's a good ball here. Is this Chiesa?
Low driven.
He's through, rapid. Game changer straight into the top corner. 5-1.
Tricky player to catch, good body type. Sheep. He's committing. He's trying to get goals. He's going to leave spaces. It's unfortunate for him. Although the one thing I would say is that Dobby seems to have this affinity for wanting to either, I think they're through balls or they're like supposed to be long passes, but he flips the ball up in the air in tight spaces.
Yeah, 100%. He's going to play again now.
Oh, beautiful footwork. Stop, turn, through ball.
There we go. He's going again. Surely
draws the man.
Now. Ping it to feet.
Oh, penalty.
Right. Oh. I think Lovren just.
What are you talking about, ref? You got.
It's that Liverpool shades I've got on though.
Yeah. Sheep trying everything here, whether that's hitting the ball to the back post, the front post, through the legs. Really struggling here against this defense. Dobby set up to counter, in a great position to do so. Just doing really good work throughout the pitch. You'd have to give him credit for what he's done. And for his participation. We're really looking at two of the most active members of the Discord here. And I truly appreciate everything that they do, as do many people in the Discord. And I'm very grateful to be associated and playing with people like this. However, Dobby, come on, man. Come on, man. Like,
there's the actor.
Is that Oh, I thought it was Team of the Season Sabothala. I was going to be like, dude, you've stacked deck.
On the bench. On the bench.
Yeah. I think Sheep's done a really good job. I don't necessarily think it's his internet either. Great goal. Let's go. I think it's the servers. I was playing pro clubs the other night and I ended up running all the way down the pitch. because it lagged out. And yeah, I think that there's problems, which is weird because player numbers are at the lowest they've ever been. So be interesting to
That's the
see.
crazy thing. But Doc, it's only an hour, and you and I are going to be on that Pro Clubs pitch yet again. So hopefully the connection will be good for
I
us.
hope so. I hope so. I did check the lineup.
So good to get those game times. Good to see these boys getting plenty of game time as well. It does feel that the damage is already done. Those balls in behind that, he can just always going to be a dangerous player. Not a bad idea with the ping pass, but being 6-2 down, I don't think Dobby's going to be too upset. But you can see now, Sheep's connection is absolutely ruining him.
Yeah. I think if we're going to be fair to Dobby, I think if we were to half the score, that would probably be about where this game has been. I think Dobby's had some, he's had some great chances, and he's ended up taking. You can see again there, Sheep with the connection.
It's hard to me.
Yeah, exactly. This would have been a much closer, much better game. But going into the next league system that we have, we do know that Sheep is getting that internet upgrade, and the hamsters in Barnsley are going to be spinning faster and faster because we've given them methamphetamines. They don't live as long, but they work harder. Methamphetamine, the best way to get the hamster spinning on the wheel.
But here we go. Soboslai, 87 minutes in, just driving it through. For Sheep, I think for both players at the moment, they just want that end whistle to be blown at this rate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Great credit to the lads, though, for coming out and giving it some. Great credit to Sheep for playing in these conditions. I really feel for him, especially against such an agile team as this. And hopefully he can just ride out the game here at 6-2, which is, he deserves either a goal. You can just see it.
Yeah, it is. It is hard. It's a hard watch for Sheep as well, knowing how good he is. But these two players, although they're playing a friendly this evening, they can look forward to this week. We've got Sheep, who's got an ability to gain another win in the PMP League, Zimbabwe versus China, and we have also got Dobby, who I believe. Let's have a look. Another check. Who Dobby is playing this week? Believe he might have quite a hard matchup. Let's just quickly have a look. Regardless, there is no easy matches in this PMP League whatsoever. Dobby has got Darren, so it's going to be Liverpool versus Celtic, the Kenny Dalglish derby.
It's going to be a tough match. Darren is very difficult to play against.
He doesn't like to lose, so he'll do anything that he can. He'll do the dark arts. He'll do the dirty work. But Doc, this leaves us with one match remaining.
It does, and I believe it will involve Spidergav. Is it?
Spidergav and Josh. Josh does games, so it'd be lovely to see these two community champions take to the field together this evening. Two players who would love a win in the PMP League, I'm sure.
I have this just straight off the press from Jordan. 90th minute, I was expecting the ref to blow when I made the save, and when he didn't, I was sure he would once I dropped it at my keeper's feet. Wasn't intended to be toxic in any way, and I will take him at his word for that. So there we go.
Top man.
So top man to come forward, and it's great to have him involved in this tournament. I really like him. I think he's all right.
He's a fantastic guy.
And I know his missus ain't watching this. But good luck to him in his endeavors. And remember what I said: get the nails done before you do the thing. Trust me. I did it. All the photos look great. Yeah, because all she's going to do, isn't it?
Yeah, absolute flex, mate.
Giving it the fucking John Cena. So hopefully this game we can get going pretty soon.
Just getting the boys behind now, just to make sure that they are on time with it. So we should be seeing Gav and Josh, who are in the Discord call as well. So it does look like they might be ready. But yeah, this is a game where it could go both ways. Gav will not mind me saying he's not in the best form at all. He's trying to refigure what kind of formation and tactic he wants to use this year. on foot. And we've got Josh, who is an absolute grinder. He's a grafter. He is going to be having a swan song potentially with his Olympic Lyonnais team as well. But Doc, we've got someone else. Josh does also want Italy for the World Cup season 3. So there might have to be a playoff between you two to see who earns the right to claim Italy.
So I'm getting Italy then.
Oh, well, there's only one way to find out.
We've got to do the wheel, and it's got to be fair. It's got to be fair.
Yes, it's got to be legitimate.
I guarantee you get France. Not in effects. Just because, like, it's the worst thing that could happen to you.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I wouldn't know where to start really, because I'd want to play Ekatike. This is the thing, because I've just been Inter Milan and Crystal Palace this year. I haven't used anyone. I literally have not used anyone outside of an Inter Milan player or a Crystal Palace. So it would be like,
I've been using lately. My squad lately for fucking around is I got Grimaldo left back, Reece James right back.
Oh.
I got that Glenez from MLS, Timber shooting in the defense. What's his name? Trophy Titans icon Buffon. I got team of the season McTominay with my Yasugo card. Totti as a shadow striker with Soloff and what's his name? Iga Thiago as target man. And it is a lot of fun. It's so much fun.
Unreal. And talking of fun though, Doc, talking of being unreal, talking of fun, talking about unique players, the boys are ready. If you go over to Gav's stream now, they are loading up. They are putting on the kits, choosing what they would like to show off for tonight's finale. Just got 9 o'clock on a Friday night. These two absolute community champions of the Discord. Shout out to both of them. Syndicate Josh, who dropped a couple of new custom tactics this year, as well as Gav, who is an absolute gentleman. Had the pleasure of him coming down to see me in Wales just last weekend. So Gav, sort it out. Come move down to Wales. Life will be much easier.
Thank you, Gavin, for his help in wrangling people for tonight as well. Getting people into organizing the people in the Discord is a bit like trying to cowboy flies. Like, you're just kind of like, you might get one, then you got to get another one. You go, right, you two stay, and then you got
to herding sheep.
Okay, using EA players. Gav is lining up as is the tradition. Adverts. No, now
oh yeah, Gav loves an advert. We got to fund his move to Wales somehow.
Move to Wales. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. That'd be good for Gav. Be good for him.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Well, I'm trying to get him involved because let's see how the Premier League finishes. But I found out the other day that the Community Shield for next season is going to be played in the Principality Stadium in Wales. So it's like an 85,000 seater. So I said, look, if Arsenal are down, just come and have a watch. And
is that what used to be the Millennium?
Yes, mate. Yeah. Principality is now the name of it. Yeah, because they used to have all the finals.
They did. I went to see United v Wigan.
Yeah. What was the score in that one?
4-0 or something. 4-1. It was the game where Van Nistelrooy had the huff over Ronaldo. Yeah, that was the game.
Yeah.
And
fair play.
We had corporates because we did the because I used to work in magazine publishing. We used to do the programs for Chelsea and Arsenal and Tottenham and all them lot. So we always used to get free tickets to loads of stuff. So here we have the lineup then of Olympic Lyonnais versus, is it Barcelona? It is Barcelona.
This looks like it is Frank Cassie. Yes, he did play. Where's he been hiding? Where has Frank Cassie been hiding?
Straight in my team. One of my all-time favorite footballers. I wanted him at United so badly. So it's.
Could you imagine having Ivory Coast of Cassie?
Mate, that's what I'm saying. Like them, Cameroon, Ghana, all potentially great teams. Algeria, Morocco.
It's a great start here. Mark Guiu with the save as well, though. And here we go, Sega moving it forward to Morgan, Barcola, Morton. Look at all these incredible players that belong to Leon here. Morgan as well. What a card. What a
That's
card.
what they've got. They've got speed. But look at this space. Look at this space to run in.
Loads of space. I think Jordan might be, sorry, not Jordan, Josh might be using his 4-2-2 formation is the last thing that we saw. Unless he's changed it again, but running
so close.
Great
I
defending.
think
by
we've got a
Joe.
game. I think we've got a game.
Two men with nothing to lose. And, that is entertainment now. Ryan Cherky running on the inside here. Just a couple too many touches. But you're right, though. The amount of space that Gav has got on this counter-attack is just incredible.
Is this a 3-back?
He's through. Mariona, great fingertip save there. But
Is this a 3-back from Josh?
I'm not sure. He's very attacking. I know he's got Maitland-Niles. I think it's a 4-3-3 that he's playing because he's got Barcola on one wing as well as Morgan up front as well. But this is the thing. Leon have got some great. Yeah, it's a 4-3-3. Cherky right wing, Morgan striker with Barcola on the left. What a team. What an academy Leon have built over the years. Here we go.
Indeed.
Mariona.
Great defense. Great defense. Yeah, I can see the fourth now. Yeah, Barcola, really fun card to use. Early game, I used him quite a lot. He was a lot of fun. Morgan.
Morgan. It's just that last bit in front of goal. He needs to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, he maybe needs to play the ball to somebody to play it back to her.
Oh, great block. That was a really good low driven.
Paruello. A big fan.
Parallel with the pace.
He's a huge fan. Mariona here. Really, really good card. Good player. Very solid. Probably one of the most physically capable.
Here we go. Mark you. Another time. Finesse, surely.
So close. So close. But this is a hell of a game. And this is why, going forward, I'm looking into the future of the tournament. We want competitive games. We want people to feel like they're in a competitive competition. And that's why we're going to be looking to expand things so that we can include players of all levels. But there's going to be more news on that as we go. But these are the kind of games we want to see. Competitive, can it be? Oh, Jesus, so close.
A lot of unconventional players on show for their clubs tonight. One with Dobby and Oviajari, and now we have Mark Guiu with Barcelona.
Oh, pick the bones out of that.
That has been coming, though. To be fair to Gav, he has had quite a few finesse shots.
Amazing.
Can he reply now with Morgan? Can he reply?
Morgan.
Oh, free kick.
Oh, interesting.
We know Josh can bang one in.
He can. I'm trying to think. Does he have anyone in the team? So it's a bit of a way out, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at least 35 yards.
Yeah, I'd probably be looking to lay it off.
He's gone for it. Oh, absolute laser of a free kick there from a beating. Yeah.
Now, to me, there seems to be a bit of a disconnect here. I feel like that Josh has attacking inverted, attacking striker, attacking inverted, playmaker. On his midfielders, B2B on one of them, holding, but they seem a bit deep for me.
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to soak it up and just hit him on the
counter. It's like there's. Do you see the gaps?
Yeah, 100%. Gav is just exploiting them a little bit, but there you go. That's a better press.
It looks to me. Yeah, it looks to me like maybe a few roles need changing.
Yeah, a few minor tweaks that can make all the difference. We've seen that with so many people within the Discord, but really good effort from Josh as well. It's nice to see him being so progressive. We haven't seen much of him in the BNB.
Oh,
he's so close. He's got really good build-up play. It's just
great football. Great football.
Very unlucky. It's such a pleasure to see Josh play, though.
It's such a good game.
This is the basketball game. Here we go, Morgan through. Go!
I'm going to infuse my beauty giant Traxxter spray. I bet she uses that to stay fresh.
Wow. Absolutely nothing dry about that goal. Absolutely slip and sliding through into the side net here. But Mariona, he's back on the attack now.
He's back on the attack. Now there's Josh with confidence. That's a different beast.
We're in a game, boys. We are in a game. 1-1, 37 minutes gone. Ferland Mendy into Barcola, just feeling the ball out a little bit more. Can Josh grab another before halftime, or will Gav try and punish him and get back in the lead?
See, one of the things, and this is going to sound critical, but one of the things that I've noticed about evolved cards is their attack position can sometimes it's never quite where you want it.
It's very rare that you find a Evo that actually tackles that stat specifically. I suppose it's like goalkeeper reactions.
Fortunate chest statue there.
Wow,
somehow coming to life. Gav,
it almost felt as if Josh wasn't ready for that. He didn't anticipate obviously that fluffed header backwards. But Marquinhos into Rashford now. Is he going to be able to twist and turn? No,
Josh
he's not.
has to be careful here. Josh has to be careful here because Gav is good on the press.
He is. But look at Josh. Really nice football out on the play. He's going to have this last attack of the half. Is he going to punish him on the 45th minute? Running inside now. Really
read. And Gav here with the opportunity to go. Got to play it into space. Rashford he's got the line. He's got the power. Can it be? Ball's gone too far. That's half time.
Now, Doc, this is my favourite game of the night so far. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, look, this as somebody of a level, I think that when we have the P&P, we bring together a collection of people, and people are sometimes very humble and will say things like, "Oh, I'm not the greatest player," and then they come up against people that aren't necessarily the greatest player, and it feels like an imbalance.
Absolutely.
So if we could group players by ability, then the games would be so much more competitive and more interesting for everyone involved, because nobody wants to lose every game. Nobody wants to feel that way, and it really impacts people. It impacts Cruyff's on the bench. Did I just see that?
It is Cruyff on the bench. I'm shocked just as much as you are, Doc. But obviously, there's a method to the madness. Maybe Gav's using that as a secret weapon later on. I mean, the way that this game is going to go now, I think it's just completely unpredictable. Gav has made a few changes.
I couldn't.
No, you'd be a very bold and brave person to say you know exactly how this game's going to go.
No. I meant Cruyff on the bench. I'm still in shock.
Josh is so close to his final pass is the only thing he's lacking.
Yeah, he seems to dribble himself into trouble.
Yeah, just at one too many touches. He's going to play it into feet. Here we go by Gav. Messi.
Goal of the night. Goal of the night.
Fantastic by Gav.
Wow. Great to see him using players like that. We've been talking a long time about Gav being a bit too humble and not using some of the best players in the game. And now he's using them and he's starting to get the results he wants. But Josh isn't out of it. He has the players. He has the ability. And we could see some crazy stuff in this game. I think this could end up finishing 4-3.
Do the next goal really decides it now? And I think it's gone now. It's 3-1. It's Messi. Messi. Another goal, 3-1. And Gav now, full of confidence. Josh chasing the game. Is it going to be damaged goods now? Definitely be watching on your Fire TV this evening, boys.
Yeah, don't forget that you find what you're looking for with the Fire TV stick.
Oh, well.
Gav, great. Really well played there.
Gav, some fight back from Josh now, though.
Gav really done some great work with precision shooting. A lot of credit to him on that. It is an art. It is a skill to be learned, and he has nailed it. Josh into feet. Good need it.
Here he goes. Go on. Hello.
Now,
now that's a finisher. That's your Harry Kane of the team. If you can get Stoichkov on the ball with that left foot, he's putting a goal in the net.
Mate, Messi cam, Stoichkov right, Thuram right back.
3-2 now, Doc. Your 4-3 is on. Your 4-3 is on.
It is. I'm surprised no Samuel Eto'o in this team.
Do you see, he's one player that I wouldn't mind. Could you imagine in the P&P getting Cameroon? That SBC of Burmo, Eto'o,
Burmo, I forgot about him.
Incredible cards to be had.
Yeah, there's a lot of Man United players available at the moment, so there's the United P&P temptation is there. But I think I'm just going to hold fire for the World Cup one because I really want to give that some, and I'm going to go complete international football on it. It's going to be 0-0 or 1-0.
Oh, here we
mistake!
go.
Josh is in.
Go. Whoa!
It's
3-3. 3 Chawinga.
No, Chawinga. Come on,
Oh my goodness me! Who's got the balls? Who's going to take this game by the horns? It looks like it's Josh. It's gone Paredes. It's gone to Heaps. It's gone.
He had so much.
What a game!
You know what, man? He
Ping
did.
it in.
Yeah. Now this
Ping
is
it.
crazy. This is crazy. There's 25 minutes left. This could end up being 5-5. The way these guys are playing. That's a great ball.
We have Mark Hughes through.
But Renard is hard to get past.
Can't be sloppy.
And we see Chekri
You
shut down by ball.
This is football.
Gav playing with fire around these positions. He's done really well there in an unfavourable position.
He's doing all the right things at the minute now. He's through again. What a challenge. It's Mark Hughes. What a block.
That's got to make the highlights. That's got to make the highlights. Lads, please make sure you record that.
What a header down. Is he going to volley this? Mariona. Surely got a bit of feet. Another block. Another one. Josh's team are on the line. Here we go. Morgan, has she got the legs on Cruyff? She does. She's through. Gav's taking a penalty. That's a red card.
There's a penalty.
It might have been a free kick. Yeah, just on the edge. That's got to be a red card. Cruyff.
No red. No red.
Wow. I am shocked by that. I haven't even seen the yellow card though.
That's this. Oh man, you know what? I feel for Josh. Definitely should be a red card. Should be down to 10 men. Should have the advantage.
I am.
The referee in this game is absolutely abysmal. But Josh doesn't care. He's got the beast on his back and he wants to get it going.
This is exactly why we are going to be changing things up for next FC P&P season, because these are the games we're missing out on, Doc.
Yeah, exactly. You know, listen, like if you want to know some facts and you want to feel better about yourself, 75% of people can't qualify for weekend league.
Absolutely.
You know, only 5% of people get 7 wins or more.
When you put it like that, and here we go, Messi's through again. He's going to punch him. It is. It's 4-3.
4-3.
You know what?
Lionel Messi
has been the game changer in this match.
The hyped-up dwarf does it again.
Here we go, Messi up front now. Stoichkov on the right.
Yeah.
Cruyff, who should have been red carded for sure.
Should not. Oh, look at the cut. Whoa.
Great goal. Absolute great goal. But, you know, we can't ponder on things that have gone. We've got to deal with the game that we've got in front of us now. And Josh has got 12 minutes to get back into this game.
Well, on the first side, he's got 12 minutes to make sure he doesn't concede.
Absolutely. You know, this is the thing. Gav doesn't stop. He keeps going. And this is a lovely ball into Firmine, but it's been intercepted now. And Josh.
How many more goals could he have had with Stoch? Gav
was really
friendly, mate. He wants this win so he wants this win so badly, doesn't he?
It's a great game. This is, you know, Gav really letting the dark.
It's 4-4. It's 4-4. We did not see this coming. We did not see this coming. Gav using Stoichkov. He's got the speed. He's going to come back onto that magic of the 1-0 foot. Make the call. Oh, I thought he had the position to shoot there.
Into feet. Josh is now on the counter attack. Has he got it in him? Is Gav going to keep taking him out? Really good tackle there at the back. Free kick given. Wow. Here we go.
Free kick.
No time to stop. What a game this is. What a game.
Oh, yeah. Hell of a game.
5 minutes. Is someone going to take this game, put themselves in the driving seat one final time? Josh now on the break. Ryan Cherky into Guri. Surely he's got to run again. Surely he's going to play him through one last time. Chawinga's got the pace. Surely it's a flag there as well. But here we go. Messi running forward. Is that a locked run as well? Through ball. Surely he's going to go into the middle. One more. Oh no, Stoichkov shot for the win. What a save!
Wow! The last attack!
Oh
Gav
my
into the feet of Johan Cruyff!
gosh.
Oh, Cruyff can't do it!
Oh, he's lost it again.
Neither can Messi!
What a game.
What a game. What a game. What a game.
That's one for the ages. That is incredible
Definitely.
football.
Are we going golden goal?
I say let's run it. I say, as it is, we are booked up with this game until 9:30 anyway, so it'd be lovely to see these two boys. Even if they wanted to quickly stop by and say a few words. I mean, these two, absolute warriors.
No, it's been a great game. It's been a great game, and I think that it's one of those where I would say I want Josh to win because of the dark arts enforced by Gav. I want Gav to win because he's had a real hard time in the P&P League, and
oh, here we go. What
a
save.
save!
Gav's
So
got to be thinking, what else can he do?
Oh no!
Wow, are we going
That
to
was
see
so lucky.
Surely drill it into the middle again one more time.
It's got the overlap.
Good feet here.
No.
Finish the edge of the box. Surely this is a goal.
Oh, magic feet! Magic
got to
feet!
finesse it from there, though. If you've got 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, you've simply got to finesse that ball.
It's easy for you to say that, Tom, but for players at my level, when you're in those positions, all you think about is trying to get the shot off.
Well, here we go. Another cross
Not
now.
back.
Another flick down into Guri, who's now on the break.
Gone.
4-on-1.
He's gone.
He's
done it.
He's lengthy. He's through. He's taken it early. What a save.
Oh.
Well, the referee has remembered that he does have cards in his pocket.
Yeah, although Cruyff's still on the pitch.
Here we go. Oh, my goodness me.
Long throw. Oh, that was bad. So fortunate there as we see the ping drop to the moon. But yeah, recovering here well, Gav is. We see Stoichkov using that strength. What a hard Stoichkov is. Cruyff, the feet of a magician, the man who had a move named after him, but he cannot beat
what is this
goalkeeper. Diarra is, well, I mean, he's considered 4, but he's on FIFA.
Chawinga with the absolute pace, the power, the precision in the early shot as well. But I just feel like there's going to be a late goal here. And I feel like there's only one goal left. I can't see 2 in these last 15 minutes. Here we go with Guri as well. Just a little bit too much into Cabrasi. Fermin Lopez now into Messi. Are we going to see one last through ball here back into Fermin? He's got to get on his right foot. Surely really good interception there by Kamara into Essien now. And that's got to be half-time. 15 minutes to go, Doc.
Well, who knows how this game's going to go? We are into a serious situation with this one. And in my opinion, this game could go either way. I just wished each gentleman the best of luck.
I would love a penalty shootout. I'm not going to lie to you, Doc.
I would like it to be. I would like that to be a winner in regular time, because I know that we have to wrap the show up straight after this as well. But we might be doing a bonus show this week for one game anyway, as we do the game between the brothers.
Here we go. Messi now. Fantastic feat as well. But Josh soaking up that pressure. Surely that left wing's through. Chawinga is through. We're going to see another dark arts here. My goodness me, that is a penalty kick.
That is a penalty. And we are playing golden goal, are we not?
I thought it would have been full time. I'd have thought. And that is 5-4.
Okay. Let him run it out. Let him run it out.
It's
30 seconds, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Messi. These guys just
in extra time.
And it's on. It's on.
4 goals.
Oh, he's overcommitted. Messi, Renard there. Just fantastic, for me, the best female centre back in the game. 6'2".
can play with the men, absolutely no issue. A lot of
Here we
respect for
go.
that player.
I'm going to say it now. There's one more goal. I know I'd said earlier there wouldn't be, but I feel like there's just one more chance. This one person's going to have one more chance. Is it going to be Gav with a through ball here? Surely. Fantastic.
Oh, slightly. I
Defending.
think he thought Stoichkov was offside, but Gav couldn't see the right back that was
Yes,
playing him on.
There's a chance here. I'm telling you
Oh,
now.
there is a
If
chance.
you can get this
Now,
through.
now.
Run through.
Yeah!
Oh
God,
my goodness me.
6-5! Barry Heaps, you absolute legend!
Goodness
But it's not.
Now.
It's not over. It is now.
Here we go. One more.
Gav, got to get it forward. Got to get it forward.
Last chance. Last chance.
And that's game. That's game.
Congratulations to these boys. 6.
Oh, no, it isn't game. It isn't. Johan Cruyff is saying, this is my football match.
Oh my gosh, he's through. He's through. He's through.
For some reason, we're playing 30 seconds longer. It swung into the box.
Here we go. It's got to be game. He's still on. It's still on. It's going to be a goal. Save again.
It's game over. That's game. That's game. Thank you, gentlemen, for the game of the night. You are exactly the reason why we are going to have 2 leagues next season and why things are going to be competitive. And I'm going to say, you lads, game of the night, goal of the night with Messi. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Me and Tom are always eternally grateful to you guys. Like I said, we'll probably have a show for when Tom and Fitzy play each other. We'll bring a guest commentator in for that one. And on that show, we might actually talk about a few more things as well. But for now, myself and Tom have to go. Thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you to everybody who came along. We love doing this. We're having a great time with the World Cup version, or at least our World Cup version, coming up. The football can only get better. New Evos, new teams, new players. It's going to be a hell of a tournament. All right. It's a good night from me.
All right.